Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. I hope you all had a lovely Valentine's Day. I suspect that it wasn't such a lovely Valentine's Day yesterday in Montecito. We saw some evidence of that possibly on Instagram, and that's what I'm looking at now with the suitably bright pink Rebel Heart Tarot. Bright pink because we saw those pink bagels and the pink strawberry cream cheese, and the strawberries, well, sort of reddish pink. It was all a bit much, and that followed hot on the heels of the kiss photo that popped up just hours after William and Catherine put out their very lovely still taken from their video for Valentine's Day. Of course, the video filmed last year, but the still captured from that very natural, spontaneous, loving, lovely photo. Meghan and Harry's, in my opinion, that she put up on Instagram, very off, the energy of it, very strange. And then, of course, the bagel thing happened with the children. All very weird. Some people are speculating that the messaging going to Harry with all of this is, don't you dare divorce me. I am the perfect wife. I showed you that in Canada, kissy kissy and clap clap and all the rest of it. And now I'm the perfect mother back in Montecito with the littles littling away. Don't you dare divorce me, because this is the image that I'm putting out. I want to have a look at this. I want to know what triggered her, what possessed her to put all this stuff up on social media, because it really hasn't helped her cause. The photo of Meghan and Harry compared with William and Catherine just spoke of a very fake and strained relationship, in my opinion. The children thing, the bagels, very weird. Whatever messaging was going to Harry, we're going to look at that and see. And what about Netflix? Because the food, she's got an 8-part lifestyle program coming up on Netflix. It's not a cooking show, we have discovered. It's about being a hostess, presenting food, entertaining people. If that's the best that she can do, oh my. So we're going to have a look at all of this with the Rebel Heart Tarot, a little 5-card reading just to kickstart the day and see what's what. Lots of mileage to cover in this small reading because apart from the strangeness around the kids, the moving parts all really form part of one little story. I think that's my personal opinion, and of course this is just my personal opinion. It's tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all opinion and speculation, just energy that I read, and disclaimer in the box below. So we want to know what possessed her, and how triggered was she by what the whales did on Valentine's Day, message to Harry, and impact on her brand of those ghastly bagels. 10 of Cups in reverse as our underlying energy. Not surprising. It's the happy ever after card, the perfect family. It's interesting that it's a sort of Mad Hatter's tea party there almost in the 10 of Cups. It's entertaining. She does seem to like her balloons. I don't know about you, but balloons, when I'm doing this kind of thing, are pretty much last on my agenda for decorating. But she does love her sort of childish touches, quite strange. And I think if I were a psychologist, I'd have lots to say about developmental issues with absent mother, but we're not going there now, and I'm not a psychologist, and this is just idle speculation, not diagnosis. 10 of Cups in reverse, very unhappy. The pretense of the happy ever after, which is upright, gets exposed. So we all saw through it. And we saw some quite disengaged, miserable looking children, and the other beagle, and a bit of a manic knife wielding Meghan, turning those strawberries into hearts with a very, very big and very, very sharp knife. All a bit scary. 10 of Cups in reverse. Sad rather than happy energy situation. That's our underlying energy. Oh, we get even worse. Ace of Cups in reverse. This is some kind of reaction to a very negative emotional experience that she's had. And there is a lot of speculation that they had a huge bust up in Canada, and she flung herself on that private jet and hurtled home to make a point and to send a message, possibly got some news from the has-been that's been quite devastating. That's the Ace of Cups in reverse. The news could have been from the has-been himself, personally, don't love you, don't want you around, go away, or from Invictus Games themselves, you're not popular, it's not about you, it's actually about the athletes, the competitors, go away, we don't love you. Also maybe about Netflix, Lady C's indicating that something has gone horribly wrong with Netflix that she's sitting on. Lady C's great at making these wild claims, so who knows. But this is rejection. Ace of Cups in reverse, absolute rejection, and with this underlying energy of being unable to maintain the illusion of happy ever after. 10 of Cups in reverse. So, ooh, this is bad energy, it's bad emotions, very bad. So what possessed her? Just generally what was going on. What possessed her? 2 of Pentacles. She's caught between 2 stools in this 2 of Pentacles. She's got to please Netflix. She's got to promote her lifestyle brand. She's got her Instagram going now, so she's got to put content out there. She had to allegedly take down some of the Invictus Games stuff because they complained. Allegedly, that's a rumor. I don't know if that's true or not, and apologies if it's not true. But she's got her Instagram. She's out and about on social media now, so she's got to put out content. The clock is ticking to the 4th of March when this show finally streams. She's got 2 weeks basically, so she's got to get cracking. So there's the one thing she's got to steer her energy towards, but the other thing she's got to steer her energy towards is this situation. The failing marriage, the failing display in Canada. She didn't convince anyone that their relationship is healthy, natural, spontaneous, solid after all these years. More questions than answers after that display that she put on in Canada. So she's torn between these 2 things that she's got to do. She's got to fix the mess in the marriage situation, and she's got to fix the mess with the lifestyle show. Tense times. 2 of Pentacles, you're really stretched. And you're really having to juggle things, and you're really having to say, I don't have much time, I don't have much money. We're going to get to that in the next reading, but I've got to somehow keep all these balls in the air, keep everything going. I get the woman on the verge of a nervous breakdown, a fantastic old movie from way back when, that Spanish director. I'm getting that kind of energy, woman on the verge of a nervous breakdown. This is not a professional diagnosis. This is me reading energy. So let's get to the whales photo and how that might have triggered her, because everybody speculated the minute the photo came out, and it was so lovely and just so natural and genuine, that how was Megan going to clap back? So I just want to know, tell me about that situation and that energy. 6 of Pentacles, and it's in reverse and not fair. The 6 of Pentacles is about sharing, about reciprocity, about being equal in status, and that would be an equal give and take between partners in a relationship, very much so. She doesn't have a reciprocity in her relationship. All the PDA was initiated by herself in Canada, as far as I could tell. Harry went along with some of it, he rejected some of it. This Instagram thing that she put out, the very awkward photo of the 2 of them kissing, and I'm using air quotes for the kissing part, was all her doing. Silence from the has-been. Whereas what was going on with the whales was William was initiating that moment of tenderness with his wife, and then sharing it with all of us. Megan feeling like she's not getting enough attention, she's not getting enough reciprocity in her relationship. Very triggered by that sense of being the one who's doing all the work, putting all the effort in. Of course, the work and the effort, in my opinion, is all fake. It's all for show, it's all for Instagram, it's all for Netflix, it's all for money, it's all to merch, it's not genuine. And I think that is also sitting in the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I prize it's a very generous, sharing, spontaneous energy. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is quite mean and selfish. My opinion, of course. So, what message, if any, was she sending Harry with the bagels scenario? Look at me, I'm the perfect wife, I'm the perfect mother, you're away, and here I am doing perfect things with perfect children. Message to Harry about don't divorce me, maybe. I've got Two of Swords, and yeah, there is big trouble in paradise with that card sitting under the Ace of Cups, because it's turning point decision time. And it's really who's out the door first in this relationship, as far as I can tell as an energy reader, my opinion. Two of Swords is crossroads, choice point. Should I stay or should I go? And she's telling Harry, don't you be the one to do it first. I'm also thinking those thoughts. And you be the one that looks really bad if you do it. This message, this energy that's coming through is, I'm the one doing all the work, keeping this relationship going and looking after our children while you cavort and carouse in Canada. And I can walk out the door anytime. And I can take them with me anytime too, those kids. That's the messaging that's going on here, in my opinion. A threat. I'm deciding. I haven't decided yet, but I am deciding. Don't you be the one to decide first. Heavy energy in this reading, let me tell you. Really heavy, even though there aren't, truly shocking cards. Well, Ten of Cups in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse. Pretty bad emotionally. I finally want to know in this reading about the impact on her brand of those ghastly bagels, because I like my food. Most things I'll give a try. I'll be happy to try. Not those bagels. Those bagels, to me, my opinion, looked repellent. I would have struggled to have a bite of one of those. So, impact on her brand, her lifestyle brand, Page of Swords. She's going to collect some criticism for that. It's a card of criticism and analysis, the Page of Swords. So it's going to be picked apart. And this is, of course, what happens. You put yourself out there, you put yourself on social media, you get picked apart. And if you've got a thin skin, it's not pleasant. And she has got a thin skin. She has shown that to us by switching off her comments on her social media and by clapping back at every possible opportunity. So she's not going to like the fact that people are going to go through this and question the way she holds knives and what knife she was using, and that she spread the stuff unevenly and it all looked very slapped together and dirty, and the children and whatever weirdness. It's going to be analysed, criticised. It's not going to help. It's not going to make her more popular. It's not going to make her brand more desirable. And she's going to struggle with this level of criticism and analysis. She's going to struggle to hide things. And there is something in that Instagram reel or story or whatever it was that's really raised all kinds of questions. The size of those children, the hands, their ability with knives and stuff like that. We're not going there today, but she's opened the door to even more questions by putting this out there. So, just saying, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.